How you doing, guys? Tonight we are going to make a simple meal, a simple indoor meal, because outside it's well, it's kind of wet, kind of rainy. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna do my version of an easy pasta meal, and I'm gonna be using not too many items here, you know. Ragu chunky sauce, man. I love this stuff. I think it reminds me of being a kid. I thought my mom made this sauce, you know. So I think when we were kids, this is one of the sauces that we would have. But I love this stuff, you know. I have to check and make sure it doesn't have any mold on it. I kind of freak out about that stuff with tomato sauce and milk. I'm always checking those, or dairy, to make sure that they're all right, because I've had bad experiences with both. So check your sauces and your dairy. The chunky sauce, it's got tomato, garlic, and onion in it. And then what I use, damn, there's like this is like the third bird that hit my window over here in the last half hour. How crazy is that? So anyway, speaking of birds, I use chicken breast meat from a can, alright? It says rib meat and water. Sorry, you vegetarians and vegans out there. And you know what? I don't empty the water out of this. I put it right into the pasta after I drain the pasta. Yeah, we're trying to keep it simple. And then what I'll do, I will add some broccoli. And, you know, depending on what I feel like doing, I'll either steam it, and I do have the microwave over here. I can steam it in that. It's a 700 watt microwave. Or I often, not often, but here and there, I'll just dump the broccoli in with the pasta, you know, and let it cook that way. I know it loses all its vitamins that way, or a lot of it, but you know, whatever. We are just going to take some water here, pour it into the big old pot. This is a Dutch oven too, this pot, Dutch oven pot. So, you know, I think that it's got a glass top on it. It's good for up to like 350 degrees, 400 degrees, something like that, as a Dutch oven. This is an electric stove. I also have the butane. I've also got the propane right here, you know, and it does work. I'm not using it right now because I'm hooked into shore, all right? And I really, you know, this van, you know, I mean, not this van, this RV, you can only use so much power at a time, even if I'm hooked into the shore here. So, you know, the way it's hooked in, I gotta be careful. So I'm using the electric now, and I don't really have anything else running except my air purifier, which doesn't take a lot of power either, and you know, the computer and stuff, but it'll all run. And this is the way I would run it if I were at a campsite right now, which I basically am, even though I'm in my backyard, if I were to plug in. And I'm gonna be looking for those kinds of places too, man. You know, I like plugging in or using my generator, or not. I'm definitely not tenting it anymore, you know, maybe here and there, but you know, those days are kind of over with, you know, trying to fit it all in a backpack and do it that way. You know, maybe I'd have my backpack with me, maybe I'd do it overnight, but. So we're gonna let this water boil. Oh, I know. Pasta. Spaghetti, what is this? I'm gonna use these things. Some kind of noodle there, I don't know what it is. It's all pasta to me. Alright, so what do I keep these in? I keep them in a Dunkin' Donuts coffee container. Of course, I took the Dunkin' Donuts label off and really washed it out well. And you know what? It still smells like Dunkin' Donuts in there. But you know what? It doesn't do anything to the pasta. It doesn't have any effect on it. It doesn't matter. You know, I was like, oh man, but it doesn't matter. I can't tell any difference. Alright, Oh yeah, so we'll keep that out because that's what we're going to use for this tonight. It's going to be a good dinner. Then, you know, I've got the fire going over here. Alright, that seems cool. It's working, right? Alright. Take a look outside here. It's kind of drizzling out right now. Yeah. It's not a night to cook outside. Definitely not. Oh. I know what I wanted to show you guys was the fire is going. I'm sure we're going to hear peepers tonight too. And I figured I'd have a fire because that way I can keep the windows open. Lots of fresh air in here. And got the vent open up there. And I'll tell you what, I don't need the air purifier on right now. I shouldn't even have it on. Let's see if I can get over here. And you know, you gotta move a thing or two, but I don't think I've done a review on that yet, because that thing is a lifesaver. Alright, I gotta do a review on the air purifier, because it's amazing. I literally was hacking every day, all winter, and got this air purifier as a gift for Christmas from my parents, and it's really changed everything, man. Alright, so I think I'm going to have some garlic bread. And I'm going to keep that simple too. Where's the camera? I'm just going to use, actually this is, we have a grocery store around here called Hannaford, and this is their local bread that they make. They bake themselves. And I think they do it right in house. Oh man, this camera keeps falling off. Alright, hopefully that's going to stay on. It's not. Alright, we're switching locations. Alright, we're going to give this another try here. This is worth showing you guys what's going on here. The camera, I've got it, I'm using my other GoPro. I'm using a suction cup up here. And what it did, so I've got it on this sticker now, but I had it on this one and it actually started pulling the sticker off the wall. The suction cup did. So the camera's in a slightly different angle now, and hopefully this will work. I don't need this on now. It's gonna make some garlic bread. So, oh, the other thing is with that camera, I have got, so if it does fall off, I've got this little wire hooked to it. You know, one of those rubber coated wires there. Bendable ones. I don't know what they're called, I'll show you after. So that camera won't fall to the ground, because it already would have fallen about 5 times. Not 5. 3. Anyways, it only takes 1 time, right? What am I doing? This is not even close to enough garlic. Alright. I'm going to talk to the camera, talk to people. I'm going to talk to you guys. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. Alright. I should have got a heavier duty aluminum wrap. It's kind of light. And I needed a bigger piece. So what I'm going to do is just put some bread in here. Then we're going to put it over the fire. And it'll heat up nicely. Oh, you know what? I didn't even have the stove on. That's great. Alright, so all this time we've been filming, the stove hasn't been on. Excellent, Jack. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Alright, good thing that, you know, I can cut this to where I need to because that's ridiculous. But I'm getting hungry, man. I'm using 4 pieces of bread here. I got it in the foil, and I'm just going to put some butter on it. And then I'm going to use some garlic. Alright, you guys, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to use garlic powder. You could use, you could use real garlic, which I do have garlic cloves. You could use garlic paste. You could do whatever you want to do, man. I'm going to use some healthy, earth-balanced, soy-free, buttery spread. Good stuff. I haven't had butter in forever. Yeah, so I buttered the bread over here on the chair, on the sofa. It's a little messy here right now. It's actually this is my working space here. I've got it set up for doing computer work and making garlic bread. So the bread is in the foil. I've put the buttery spread on, and now we're going to use some we've got 5th season garlic powder. Nothing fancy. Use a plentiful amount of that. Yeah. Alright, this is starting to come to a boil here. I don't know. I had a little problem here with the camera, and I've never had this happen. Well, it may, I don't think it's like any warmer up here, but the camera overheated, but it says because the battery was not connected right. When I took it out, it wasn't connected right, and this got really hot. Here's the piece I've got hooked to this, so that if this were to fall, it catches it up there, and that's hooked to the curtain rod that I had there to hang either the bug nets or the blanket for the winter time. Alright, so where were we at here? We were cooking dinner, and then I got on some kind of camera thing. Alright, I want to get the other camera in so we can continue from that angle. Alright, we're going to give this another try here. The water is coming to a boil. It's not coming to a boil, but it's starting to warm up a little bit. One thing about these, they take a long time to heat up. You want to not be in a hurry. So that's the only drawback with that, but I do use it often enough anyway. The garlic bread is ready to be put onto the oven, or onto the it is ready to be wrapped up and put over the wood stove, or by the wood stove, and then it'll just heat it up nicely. By the time I eat dinner here, by the time this water gets done boiling and stuff, this stuff will be great. Just ready perfectly. I'm gonna open this door up. It's getting warm in here. Plus, that'll help keep that cool up there if that's the problem. I don't know. Never had a problem like that with the camera before. It did shut off last time, but that wasn't from that, I don't think. It could have been though, because I didn't catch it till much later. But I am on top of this right now, and I think we're all right for right now. So what was I doing? Oh. Alright, we probably don't need this on right now. So we will come back when the water is to a boil. That could be about 3 hours from now. But it won't seem like that to you guys. It'll seem like that to me. But it really won't be that long. But it will be a few more minutes, and we don't need to waste valuable film space, video. Well, I suppose while I'm waiting, I can get other things ready instead of freaking out at the last minute here. Open up this chicken here. Chicken in the can, man. You need to have a can opener that works. That's really important. And it's pretty much time for me to get a new one, because one of these times I'm going to be like, man, I can't get this can open. Alright, like I said, I'm not dumping that out. It goes right into the ingredients. So no waste there. No mess. Should we use the steamer on that? No. You know what I'm doing tonight? I'm not going to do it the healthy way. I'm going to put it in there now. It's going to lower the temperature of the water a little bit, but when it comes to a boil, we'll add the pasta. So I'm throwing in some nice flour heads now. I don't think you lose all the vegetables anyway. I mean, you don't lose all the vitamins. You just lose a portion of them. Put this back on there like that. Don't need that. Do need this. What else? Sauce is out. That'll be good. So all I gotta do is wait for this water to boil. Take this outside, dump it into this, you know, the strainer. Come back inside, add that chicken breast with the water in it, and add the tomato sauce, and that's it. And then I put it on. Oh, and then I put it over here. You know, I take it off the burner. Put it over here on this one. I take the strainer that's wet and put that on the one that was just hot, and it dries it out quickly. And then I add some Parmesan cheese to it, and maybe some sharp cheese, whatever I have in the fridge. And I let it sit over here for a little bit, and it thickens up. And it thickens up really nicely, man. It's a really, really good meal. It's simple. It's not messy. And it's definitely filling. Alright, the water has come to a boil. This is a good thing. I think this is probably ready. Where's my glove? Got my glove. Turn that off. Yeah. Baby back up over here. Just like that. Alright, this is still on here. Alright, the next important ingredients here is the chicken. That's how easy that is. And this is how easy this is. And this is the final ingredient except for the cheese. I just dump a bunch of that on there. You don't need to heat up your sauce. You really don't. It's going to heat up big time in here. Alright guys. So all we got to do is add some Parmesan cheese to this baby. Just like that. Just like that. And you stir it up, right? And then you add some more Parmesan cheese. And then you put the lid on that baby. You put the lid on it and you let it sit and you unplug the stove. Just like that. Alright, that's how we do it, man. This is going to be a really good meal. I'll check in with you in a little bit. Garlic bread is pretty much all done. And this is done too, but I'll let it sit and I will get ready for dinner. Alright, man. Woo! It was successful. Alright, guys, we got our plates here. This plate, I love this plate. This dish, this bowl. I got this from a camp I played at, and they sent me home with a big dish of pasta. And I've kept the dish ever since, and I love it. It's a perfect pasta dish. So we will scoop out some pasta, man. I'm gonna put this right on top. It fits perfectly on top of my coffee maker. And, oh boy. Bits of chicken and broccoli. Mmm. And look at that. That's perfect. I just gotta taste it a little bit. I think we'll eat it with a spoon. Just a little taste. Mmm. 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 Perfect. Perfect, ma'am. Mmm. And a couple pieces of garlic bread. We are all set, guys. A simple dinner, but a good dinner. An easy dinner. Really, not much mess at all. I don't need this plate underneath here for presentation right now. Put it right back into the drawer over here as soon as we get done talking. And I get down to business because I don't need this. So, yeah, anyway, there you go, man. There's a great dinner. Do it, man. Try it. It's good. All right, man. Peace out. Have a great night, you guys. And we'll talk soon, all right?